Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another WARNO match. This is an interesting game. This is for the Simulated Division League, which is the WARNO League tournament. This is the first round for me, and I'm playing against Monkey here, and I'm on the right as SUD in blue, and on the left, he's playing his 6. Go over our deployment. I'm opening up with 2 AMXs in the north, 2 AMXs going the south, with 2 Green Berets and a Fallschirmjäger, 2 Green Berets and a Fallschirmjäger, with 2 VLRA on the north and 1 VLRA in the north. And then for mid, we got 1 Green Beret and 1 Fallschirmjäger VLRA. I'm going a little bit more even deployment here, not really knowing what's going to go on. Because I have a 4 deployment deck and he is not, I decided I'm just going to go for it everywhere. And then we got 2 CVs, 1 going north, 1 going south. Our opponent here opening up with 2 bucks immediately, anticipating the high altitude bombers that SUD gets. Mo shoots in a Conquerors, a T-64 BVK, 2 Elite Recon, 1 Recon going to the north, 1 going to mid, and 1 going to the south. And then a whole bunch of helos that are going into center position. Metas, normal Fallschirmjäger, and MI-24. Sorry, just a 2U. It's an MI-2 URN, and then an MI-8. And then we got 1 more Fallschirmjäger going on the side. And let's kick this game off. Plan was, for me at least, was to go pretty aggressive everywhere. I thought with my early deployment, I could really catch him off guard. And also with the VLRA AA piece, which is a 20 mil mobile core deploy AA piece, I could suppress any helos trying to break through my line anywhere. I did anticipate, though, a more strong push coming from the southern theater. So with helos, so I actually bought 2 VLRAs in the southern area at the start of the game. At least that was my anticipation, but you'll see that I actually was not wrong, honestly. There is a heavy deployment going on here. He's not going for the north. He's going to give me the 2 northern positions, Charlie and Delta, and he's going to go for the center position, and he's going to go really hard for the southern flank. He's going in here, immediately get some good, nice shots on my Green Beret. Green Beret do unload. VLA does move up. There's a lot of helos here. MI8 taking hits already, but getting suppressed by the amount of aircraft that are coming in. I get back into it, though, and send another VLRA here, suppressing the meta squads. Kills the Green Berets. Reloading these. Fallschirmjäger metas are going down. I do get in this point here. Do shoot down the metas. And I'm continuing to put down firepower. Loses another helo there. Send 2 fighters in. Rotating out. Take a hit from a buck. Buck reloads. Another F-104 cheat fighter. 120 something points. Kills both. Just pretty clean kill. And only one of his Fallschirmjägers does survive that engagement. Taking shots here from the AMXs. Over here I'm starting to push across. He unloads some forces here. First tick is about to come through. I wasn't really sure. I mean, we bought the aircraft. That was kind of our first tick, honestly. Our opponent here, not really seeing too much yet. But I'm pushing up pretty aggressively here with the AMXs. Took a round here a little bit early on by the T-64, but not great. I move up my Fallschirmjäger here to help. They throw a satchel. The squad's gone. Center position is now mine. Moving the AMX up, gets a nice side shot on the T-64. I actually did not notice this. I was looking over here at the time, moving up my forces, and I lose an AMX to it. Didn't know I did this damage to this tank, which would have been good information. Lose one of my AMXs. I see that he's not going for anything over here. Get that early tick now against our opponent here. We've been taking this position here. Playing pretty aggressive. Conquers here, looking for a target. But, it's going to be a no-go there. I'm going to move my CV back. He does have a special group troop here, hanging out in the rear. That's going to see everything. And I knew he had a Fallschirmjäger somewhere over here, because I did see a airborne unit come over here and drop something off. He's buying just some more airborne here. I'm going to try to move up my VLRA to snipe this thing, if I can. But first tick, I buy 2 rolling 3s to secure the air. They're coming up right now. And we see him also buying just some stuff to make sure that I can't go running around in his lines with the AMXs. And I'm going to redeploy these AMXs pretty soon at this point. And we see me getting some shots off, but it was way too late of a movement order to get up the front line. We see him buying another T-80B here. And we're going to buy a whole bunch of Milan carriers here coming up right now with a air mobile. I was like, alright, I'm going to buy an air mobile, put it over here, and try to engage this Jaeger squad, or this airborne squad. We're pretty much a Fallschirmjäger just that comes in a helo. And they're all just chillaxing. And he does double vet them. Or maybe they do come double vet. Even has these guys double vetted. So a lot more veterancy. I do have clear eyes on this guy. AMX is going to move up in a second to get a shot. I'm going to move it into a better angle so I can't get hit by the Conkers here. You can see me already redeploying the AMXs. And I thought, okay, he's going hard in this location. His best way to win the game is to go for Charlie. So I'm going to invest everything over here. These Luftstrom are getting pretty messed up with the Green Berets. Unloading them. I immediately do start firing, though he is firing up with more guns. I'm just firing the 2 light machine guns, no submachine guns. But with the AMX there, it's a no-go engagement there. He's going to lose it pretty effectively there. He's getting stunned, even with double vet. This tank moves in, fires around on me. He buys an additional T-80 and another T-64 BV coming in. Now a lot of tanks are coming in. Finally gets an air mobile here, drop them off. Give them some cover. And the engagement's going to start here. I'm going to buy a bomb or 2 in a second. If we don't make sure we win this engagement, because I want to move these things over here at one point. Buying another Milan 2, I'm going to put it in the center position. And I felt pretty comfortable giving up the position if I can't keep it or hold on to it. Bomber comes in, keeping away from the Bucks. The Bucks are pretty far away. Get a nice bomb there, clean kill. This whole side's now mine. He's got a Spetzo Grupa taking the hits on the Fallschirmjäger. But AMX is now going to start engaging on him. We see his first rocket plane coming in here. Get a clean kill there. MiG-21B hanging out over here. Looking for probably a kill on the Gazelle. Yep, I am correct. Gazelle, though, is only 65 points. His aircraft is 125. Comes in. Roland's fire. Get a nice hit. It's a kill, though. And we do get him, though. So an alright trade for us in the end. These tanks are starting to move up here. Pretty much don't have enough AT to really stop this. I'm buying some Carl G's now. I'm buying some Ho2s coming up here as well. I just want to delay now. I felt pretty comfortable about getting an engagement over here. Sadly over here, though, I make a big mistake. Move my Milans over here, but don't have any AA pieces to cover. I'm going to buy a fighter, but I'm in the middle of a in-between phase. So I don't have enough. I do get a side shot on the T-64. It doesn't kill. Does some damage. Fighter comes in, though. Sadly, he lives. Just pretty devastating. Roland does take him out, though. I'm making a mistake here and engage this tank. Should not have. Milan fires here. Misses sadly. I got some Gazelles coming in here. I got more Call of Duties coming. More Milan carriers. I got multiple angles now. Without this middle position, man, it's really hard for him. And with the southern position here, coming here across this open field is a death trap. You're just going to get ATGM on both flanks. We see another MI-24. MI-2 coming in. He's buying more. I noticed he has Bucks, and that's all he has in the front line. I haven't seen any regular AA. We see some Guts coming up now, so I'm got these Ho2s just to make sure he can't really move in and do anything effectively. Buying some Carl G's here. I'm going to buy some mortars here for smoke pushing onto the position. He's got 3 wounded tanks here. But he's got a full one here, another full one here. Actually, he's got, no, only 2 wounded tanks. So not pulled them back yet for replenishment. I'm thinking about buying another fighter, but I got a VLRA coming over here to deal with this. And I immediately get thrown off. VLRA finally engages, fires 2 shots, but then he backs off. We see AMX is here. They're going to start opening up on these Monoschützen and Revzeka trying to move up. We see his B coming in here now, looking to do something against my AMXs. I'm a little slow here. I don't see him, and he takes me out there. Another AMX down. Do have Milan 2. Do have a Ho2 here. And does start bound back off in time, sadly. This one gets a hit, though, and takes him out. He was showing side armor there from this angle here. It's a really big loss there. BLA continues to engage here. It gets away. Another one comes in, though. And this time, I'm not going to do too out there. Go down. These guys decide to go out in the open. I'm like, no, 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 no. Let's back the heck up. Another tank's down. He's only got 3, and 2 of them are pretty wounded. Does have supply coming up, though, to replenish. And I'm thinking about doing a smoke push any second here. See the Carl G's coming up here. Nothing in the north going on. Tries to fire some missiles on me. Runs out of ammo. Roland's moving up here to take out this MI2. Missed the first shot. Gets a clean kill there on me. I do take him out, though. And it's still traded positive by 10 points, though. My Milan carriers are pretty cheap. They're only 50 points. I send in a fighter, and I'm going to peel out left. And I do get away with it. And now I decide, alright, this is the time. We got some SP mortars here. We're gonna start putting down rounds here. Just to smoke, and then we're gonna rush. And a lot of players get caught off guard here. There's not really much. I have the angles covered. Can't really do much about it. He's totally stuck here. He's bringing up some Iglas, but he doesn't have enough infantry. He's got Superior coming in right now, but they're a little bit too late. We're already gonna engage and go all the offensive. These guys are moving up. Mortars are just gonna keep throwing down smoke here to keep all the angles suppressed. These guys have a 16 penetration AT gun or heat gun. It's gonna be pretty nasty against these tanks. And we finally move in here. He's got one Luftstruppen or like airborne here. But now we're getting here. This is right in his face. We're just delaying and trying to inflict casualties here. We get the +2. We're in no rush to do anything else. Is Superior gonna do really well in these engagements, honestly? Because they have satchels. Again, this building though with this squad, killing the Conquerors. The Conquerors is worth more than this squad by 10 points. You see the Superior throwing their satchels. I'm trying to find tanks to kill here. Those Superiors are kind of messing me up. There's another, airborne here, or sorry, recon, elite 1, 70.1. Get some hits here on these tanks. But you damage them. Sadly, no go and any kills. Yeah, 1 kill there. And honestly, one of these tanks is worth all those guys that attacked. So, it looked like a loss, but we killed a lot of tanks, actually. I mean, one tank's worth it. 4 squads. HE bomber comes in here. I decided to go for this 100 mil. Didn't kill. Yeah, I knew I was going to lose it to the Bucks. I'm just going to keep smoking here. He's pushing me over here, though. Sadly, I lose one of my 2 of my little carriers here to this metas here. Didn't know it was here. Pushing up pretty well, but we're getting overrun over here. Move up my Rolands to help out, kill these helos. He's got Tunguskas, Bucks, 2 Iglas. Rocket plane comes in here, going in for the VLRA. Big mistake. Waste of a plane. And he goes down. This guy's gonna go down for the Jaeger here. Kill this tank here with a Carl G from the side. Losing another piece of armor. And now he's trying to push here, but, under a lot of pressure. And we take a nice hit there on his T-60. We have another round going out here, going for these BTRs. These BTRs aren't cheap. They're still 30 points a pop. He's taking the north, though. This time I'm going to smoke off all the other angles. But we're moving in here now with a lot of green berets. And they're going to mow down the Superior. Get my HO2 here. Trying to take out whatever it can. A nice hit there. Doesn't kill, but stuns. He does smoke himself off this time, though. I'm just dropping more and more smoke down. And we're going to mop up the Superi. And you got 2 metas here. I'm going to buy some Jaeger here to push these airborne out and then try to drop some bombs and get the kills on them. It's a nice clean kill on one of my gazelles. He's starting to get the momentum a little bit back here. But with the smoke, he can't really do too much. AMX moves out here, it gets killed, and that goes that last of the AMXs. Bring him up some real artillery and bring the 110s. I decided I'm going to smoke off all the angles here now, including the center position. I'm going to move up here. Tell this Green Beret, I'm telling it to aim at this before it gets with the ball on. With these guys all firing now, squad goes down. Pioneers are going to move out now with these forces. We see 2 more T-64s coming in. He's got one here as well. So we've withered down his tanks pretty well. We get over here, we unload, luckily there. And we're going to get some engagement going on over here. I need to get these positioned back to guarantee the locking down the position. We see him buying an additional, another 2 more tanks coming in. So I'll bring it up to 5 tanks in the front line if you can get them all there alive. And I'm just going to keep dropping smoke here, as I was talking about earlier. Rolling 3, almost taking a hit here, but he's going to lose line of sight. Or we get out of range, actually. These Green Berets are going to annihilate the Superi. Now I'm going to smoke a little bit more closer to home here. We see his tanks are coming in now. He's got only 5 minutes left. He really has to play aggressive. I'm going to buy a bomber here. I'm going to go in for this thing. I thought I could bomb here and maybe turn right and get away with it. Bomb goes away. Buck fires. He misses. This one's way out of range, so it won't get the hit. And I do luckily get away. Kill that one of his elite troops there. Over here, though, he moves the tanks in through the smoke, trying to play aggressive. But I got Green Berets all waiting in here with AT-4. Loses another command tank. Other tank's taking a lot of damage. I'm just keeping the smoke down on him. He cannot keep up. And he just loses another tank there, which is super expensive. Does have an additional command tank coming as well. But I'm just going to endlessly continue to smoke him. See him getting some more forces here. I'm going to buy more bombers. I got my heavy artillery here. I was aiming at this buck here. He does move it, though. Further back. Probably concerned about any type of push with infantry now. I'm going to smoke more. Artillery is going to be aiming at different things. I'm going to be aiming at this buck here now. But now that this position is being overrun, it's not looking too good for him. We got a lot of infantry here. He's got a lot of tanks. We got a lot more head shooting coming up here. And the good thing about head shooting is they have 60% accuracy even at disheartened. And these Jaeger being that mode shoots in up pretty easily. Bucks are taking shots now. Cannot be losing his bucks, or he's going to, you know, I'm going to dominate with air power. So I'm starting to target them now. That was a clean kill by us. You know, we're pretty much taking the northern position. That this guy's not going to be able to hold off 2 Jaeger squads. And we still own the southern front. He's moving in through the smoke now. He's going to play super aggressive here. I'm going to buy some Ho-2s in a second. Got more Milan carriers coming as well. Pioneer's about to move into the zone. Smoke's firing down. He's going to go for it, though. I'm going to unload these Jaeger here. More conservatively. Shots go out. Already get a nice hit on one of the T-64s. We got some head shoots in. I'm going to move him right into his face. Got some Pioneers moving in here. I'm going to keep dropping the smoke. Artillery's already aiming at the next buck here. And now he's in big trouble here. Loses 1 tank here, which is a huge loss. Kills my Milan, though. And I'm going to drive right into his face now. I don't know these guys. That's just going to engage these. Getting nice side shots there. Goes down. This one's taking side shots now from all Jaeger. He goes down. Loses another tank. Artillery goes out. Gets the buck. And now he's just lost, like, pretty much everything right there. Lost all the bucks. Lost all his tanks. And he does surrender right there. And that is game. We traded pretty well there compared to him. And he's a top player. He's ranked 17 on the leaderboard as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys around.